Let's see how things go. Listen for my voice. Alrighty, I can hear myself. Hello everyone, Bubble Ninja 720 here, bringing you part 166 of my live stream playthrough of Final Fantasy XIV. As a quick heads up, pardon me, my nose is congested, allergies, you know, the whole shebang. My last left off, I was supposed to do Lapis Manalis, so we're gonna go ahead and do that once I get this. Alright, let's get Lapis Manalis in. So, I haven't really done any updates with the house. It's pretty much the same. I think the only thing I really did a difference in was I made the extra bookcase. And then I got this. Yay. Pardon me, sorry, I had to sneeze. Alright, 18 skins, gonna make some more gaja leather. While we're waiting. Oh, that didn't take very long. Never fails. Too bad you can't suspend crafting without breaking it. But I had time to spare. Ready for Lapis Manalis. I will occasionally be blowing my nose, so I'll be turning off my mic for those times. Stupid allergies. Oh, man. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Whew. I'm not kidding about my allergies really acting up. God damn it. Oh shit. Got him. Again, sorry, I'm trying to limit the amount of sneezing I'm doing in y'all's ears and whatnot. Plus the blowing of the nose. It always seems to happen the moment I have some free time to actually do some recording. Lovely. Ah, man. Gotcha. If I remember correctly, this dungeon isn't exactly fun. Galatea, huh? Okay. Live and learn and get loves. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Thankfully I just got saved by my own ability. That actually went a lot easier than I thought it would. Oh shit. Kicking ass and taking aim. Took him down. Ah, Cognazzo.
All shall cower before the might of Archfiend Cagnazzo!
Drowned King Cagnazzo. With classic Final Fantasy IV music. Technically, he was supposed to be the second one, if we went by Final Fantasy IV standards. Barbariccia was the third one.
I've been waiting so long! Don't disappoint!
I don't plan on disappointing.
I bring my all to bear!
I don't know what to do with these. Oh shit. Yep. I completely forget this fight. I wasn't a fan of this dungeon.
Great deep of blackest terror!
Oh shit. Yeah, this shit. Not good at memory games.
You really must try harder! Battles are so wet the appetite!
Yeah.
No more games!
Time for a tidal wave.
What? That's right! How do you like this?
Void Cleaver, I don't like the sound of that. Damn it.
Good. A fitting finale. Still alive!
Oh man. It went a lot better than I thought it would. Manalis Dolmen of Aiming. Oh yeah, I wasn't a fan of the Manalis set. Did get almost 5,000 gil though. Heh.
Tell me one thing, Cagnazzo. A dragon of our world crossed over into yours long ago, but I have felt her presence here again. What is the meaning of this?
It's a trap.
I dare say what you felt was this.
By the sisters. What have you done to Ashdaya?
If you want answers, you'll have to get them from Lord Golbez. Assuming you've the strength to face him. A pity I will not see the plan to fruition. But my part is done. And to fight with the thrill of battle in my heart makes it all the more worthwhile.
No! Wait! Where is she? Where is my sister?
At long last, I go to join the great.
At least she got the eye back, right? So you got half of her power back. So if you could just find her, you could make sure she survives.
By the gates closing, there can be no doubt that he was the one who opened it.
Ashdaya, I prayed we might meet once more.
Just because there's one eye doesn't mean that she's dead.
She's likely still in the void. Take heart. We will find her yet.
So what now?
While you discuss how to proceed with your search, I would excuse myself to look around. There may be salvage that we could use at the camp.
In that case, I'll patrol the area for more void scent.
Very well. Let us take a moment to consider our options.
So we have discovered the source of the Void Set outbreak at Garlemald. A gate forced open from the void. The barrier between our worlds is especially thin here, I suspect. Elsewise, I see little reason why the Reapers chose to live in such an inhospitable place. Even if the conditions are ideal, we're talking about a gate that could pass an archfiend. Opening one so large could not have been easy. In the Age of Alag, Emperor Zandi created an enormous portal using a prodigious amount of ether harnessed by the Crystal Tower. In theory, a similar feat should be possible from within the void. One need only have the requisite amount of ether, such as that harbored by a great worm's eye. And its ether is indeed greatly diminished. In Hero's vision, Golbez let his archfiends feed upon Ashdaya's aether. If he has also taken an eye to open this gate. It does not bode well, I know. Nevertheless, we must remain hopeful and continue our search. What I find curious is why our foes chose to strike now, some 5,000 years after Azjaya vanished into the void. And while their overarching plan remains a mystery, what exactly was Kanazo's part in it that he had finished? Keeping us busy. I was going to get the Lunar Envoy's fending gear. You may now enter Lapis Manalis with the party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under Duty in the main menu. Moreover, be advised that you may use mounts within Lapis Manalis, but only during this quest. Oh man, I am suffering! A dragon's resolve. Oh, Azjaya, what has become of you, that even your eyes should be so spent of ether? I cannot bear the thought of her being held captive a moment longer, but how will I find her? What must I do? Calm yourself, Ritra. I appreciate that you are upset, but such passion clouds your judgment. You must endeavor to remain composed. When your mind is clear, we may consider how to proceed with our search. Ah, you are right. In the meantime, I will help Alphino and Alice back at the village. That sounds like a fine idea. We should go as well. Let's mount up. Oh, actually, I got a new mount from the guild. Where is it at? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Add the favorites. Hehe, I got a little dodo mount. I won a raffle at my FC. Wee. I get the Waddle Waddle. No, that's all cerulean, by the way. Ficus Messorum. Ah. I don't see Vreacher with you. Is everything alright? He needs a moment to himself. While he is indisposed, we thought we'd lend you a hand. Just finished patrolling the area, so we're fine on that front. There are no signs of Void Scent, and I doubt we'll see any more now that the gate has been closed. As for Alfredo, he set his sights on the Ceruleum Spring. We're hoping to take as much of the stuff as the snowcraft can bear. How much fuel would keep the people warm for a good while? We managed to procure a few suitable containers for transporting the Ceruleum, and we're about to return to the spring. If you wouldn't mind to scrounge up more containers, I could take what you have now and get them filled. Thank you, Estenia. The more we could load onto the snowcraft, the better. Would you and your Stola mind helping us with our search, then? You'll need to take any suitable containers to the spring and then back to the snowcraft once you've filled them with ceruleum. Lefty! The container appears to be well suited for repurposing. It would be a fine choice for ceruleum storage. Yeah, we're gonna skip out on the other ones. Ah, now it's hefty. Collect that ceruleum. The container is now filled to the brim with ceruleum. If that one has been filled, you should hurry and take it to the snowcraft. Acidian has already seen to the rest. Go on ahead. The others ask that I remain here in the event they find more. Snowcraft is all but overflowing with ceruleum containers. However, several of your comrades have yet to arrive. Perhaps a nearby vantage point will afford you a more favorable view of their return. There's Justinian.
Is Ritra not back yet?
My apologies for the delay.
Are you all right?
I am. As distressing as this turn of events was, the eye itself gives me cause to hope. While it is no longer possessed of Ashdaya's will, it may yet lead us to her. Were it not for your encouragement, I would never have dared to embark on my search, much less come this far. I will not lose faith. I will find my sister, wheresoever she may be.
We'll return the eye to her, together.
Though tainted, the eye has not fully succumbed to darkness. Ashdaya herself may have been able to resist its influence.
Well, as much as we'd love to take part in your next foray, we can't abandon our efforts here.
Indeed. We'll need to keep a close watch, in case the Void Gate opens again as well. Though should it prove safe to do so, I have some ideas for how we might put this village to use.
Do what you must. We will manage.
To free Ashdaya, I expect we will have to deal with Golbez once and for all. After which you may undertake your work without worry.
We look forward to the glad tidings.
You'll take good care of everyone, won't you?
What? Why do you ask me this?
Because comrades look out for one another, and I can't think of anyone more qualified to keep them safe.
True. I will do no less than I've promised.
If our respective plans are settled, then let us head back.
I suppose this is where we part ways for now. And we have every faith in you. We will pray for your safety all the same. I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Zero. Take care until next time. Till next time. Woof. Couldn't decide which one to get. Ceruleum has been added to the unending codex. Paths barred. Am I right in assuming that we are to return to the Void? Other matters here have been settled, yes, but first we should return to Rad's Hand to prepare. When everyone is ready, let us convene at Megaduta.
If everyone is ready, then let us depart for Al-Zadal's legacy.
Something went boom. Like I know what it is. The Geldo too.
What was that?
A deluge of ether. The mark of a terrible magic.
It wasn't far from here. Let's go.
Hey, you! Stop! If you're thinking of taking to sea, don't!
What has happened?
We were out working our nets when a light suddenly shot up over Buffalo Isle with a boom. A massive fiend then took to the skies. Another blasphemy, we feared. But we didn't linger to find out.
Did you see where it was headed?
I can't say for sure, but it looked like it was northward bound.
I see. Our thanks for the warning, and do not let us keep you. Bafla Isle is connected to Al-Zadal's legacy. This cannot be a coincidence.
In response to Karnyatso's defeat, they have come for our gate.
Yep.
So it seems. I would ascertain the situation at the vault, but the fiend must be dealt with, ere people come to harm. I shall assume my dragon form and seek it out at once.
Wait. You heard the fisherman. A blasphemy, they called it. If another flying creature was sighted now, others will assume the worst and panic will spread. This is not the way.
I'll see to the fiend. We can work together with this, but I'm going to see to the fiend.
You are right, Estinian. I will gather my soldiers and search the Isle for casualties. As you wish. The fiend is yours. The hunt will go more swiftly with help. Zero, might I prevail upon you to accompany him?
Very well.
Then Estinian and I will make for Al-Zadar's legacy and secure the gate.
Stay on your guard. The enemy is clever and will have anticipated our response. Be safe, my friends, and may the sisters guide your steps.
Son of a bitch. Hopefully y'all aren't hearing my sneezes and nose blowings. Ah, man. We know the fiend was headed north, but that still leaves a lot of ground for us few to cover. We need a way to conduct our search more efficiently. Do you have any ideas? I know people who may have seen something. We split up and make inquiries. I know a few people. In other words, we seek help from the locals. If you think it best, then very well. So, where to then? The right work in the encampment at the Hamza hatchery. If both places are to the north, then the people there may indeed have seen something. Very well, I will head to the great work and leave the encampment to you. Man, I sure do hate allergies. Pain in the dick. So the light over the Buffalo remnants too, did you? We've sent scouts to investigate, but they've yet to report back. We will continue to keep watch here, but if you learn anything, be sure to let us know. These fishermen saw a fiend emerge from the Buffalo remnants before heading north, you say? I saw what I thought was a ball of flame flow from the explosion, but now I wonder. It flew north in the direction of Kadga. If it is in fact a fiend, then we have trouble on our hands. We must remain vigilant. I presume you've come to investigate the explosion of the Buffalo remnants as well. We've yet to ascertain precisely what happened. Is there any information you can share with us? Void Sun. A fiend emerged from the explosion and flew towards Kadga. By the sisters, had I learned of this sooner? Never mind. There's no time to waste. I'm just gonna get the silver. Desires untold. More crafting materia. Confound it, we were so concerned with the explosion that we failed to recognize that the threat had not yet passed. We must alert command at once and instruct the people to seek shelter. Is there a way to stop it? Way to the top of Kadga. I'll go see if the fiend is indeed there. What's the top of Kadga? What, you mean to go there to investigate? Then again, you are more than capable of defending yourself, as you wish. We will leave this in your hands. The Giant Skull grounds are situated at the base of Kadga. I myself am not familiar with the mountain paths, but the quarry workers are bound to know many. Ketnor, for instance, he has worked there the longest. Go well, my friend, and may the sisters keep you. This has the stink of a trial coming up. You want to climb Kadga? You couldn't have chosen a worse time. There was an earthquake earlier, and it triggered a rock slide. I'm afraid the main path to the summit may be blocked. But if you're determined to go, then I suggest you speak with Sramu. He climbs like a Langer, and might know some other way up, if not the gentlest. How to reach the top of Kadga. After what has happened, that should be the last place anyone sane would want to be. But yes, I am familiar with another route that should still be passable. I was once afraid of heights, you see, and used it to build up my courage. Though I cannot say I have the courage to brave it under these conditions. I'll take you to where the route starts, but no further, alright? Proceed to Kadga? Yeah. Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Loud and
We
clear.
were too late. The vault has been destroyed. The alchemical furnace with it. This was their true objective, to deny us entry into the void. Kanyatso and Ajdaya's eye were a diversion. A means to detain us in Garlemald, while they went to work here. To reduce the vault to rubble. That which you hunt is no ordinary foe. Have care.
I think I remember what this one is. Ah, yes. The noble one.
Such an exquisite sight. The canvas of vibrant colors. As was our world, too, once.
One of Golbez's champions, I presume. Are you the one who destroyed the treasure vault?
I am Rubicante, the archfiend of fire. A monster in flesh, yet in spirit I remain a man. a prisoner of the past.
I have mad respect for Rubicon.
Such tears I wept when darkness consumed the world, until Lord Golbez came and spoke of salvation. Thus do I walk proudly at his side, to see his dream fulfilled. Your heart is pure. For benevolent cause you seek the dragon. But I cannot allow you to have it. Cannot allow you to interfere. If you would continue, then there is but one recourse.
How now?
I shall await you at the summit. Come, mortal. Come and weigh your righteousness against mine.
Kind of funny how they named this one Mount Ordeals, considering Mount Ordeals is where you fought, what's his face? Scarmiglion. Reason why I have respect for Rubicon is because there's a part where you fight him, and right before you do, he basically spits on the fact that the previous boss that you just fought used underhanded means to try to beat you, i.e. hostages. And then, right before he goes to fight you, he recovers everyone's status. What? Damn. The guy who voiced John Redcorn in King of the Hill apparently was fatally shot. That is sad. Sorry about that. I had to take care of a minor emergency. I guess I will head back and start selling and doing some other thingy bobbers. All right. Bow. No, not the casting one. Oops, not this card. Update the gear. Now he's at full of that. Thank you. Alright, time for mount our deals. Knocked a decent amount of stuff out. Autarca Flame, Rubicon.
You stayed the course, as I knew you would. As too will I. Come!
I love this rendition of the music.
The archfiend of fire has no heat. The glory of fire. Flames to lick at your heels.
I don't know exactly how to do this. Oh shit, I can't move. Everyone's going over here, so.
North by ash will remain.
One of these. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, I used my abilities at the wrong time.
All will burn. Worthy enough of pride. But will it be enough? I am one with the flame.
He's become a one-winged angel.
You are the first to hold this form.
Hey Plex, how you doing, buddy? No, I haven't finished this game yet.
Look now on my essence made pure. Destruction incarnate.
Oh shit. I ate that. So did the Reaper apparently too. Oh, crud muffins. Oh, that was close. Whoa, okay. I really don't remember this fight. Oh, crap. Oh, need a heal.
I shall tear you asunder!
Tear away. I really hate this portion of the fight. I can never figure it out, so I basically just follow the leader. Oh man, I really wish biologies weren't kicking in today. Should be able to kill him in this round. Yay, we got him. So that makes 2 Archfiends down, 2 Archfiends sealed away, for a total of 4. So it should just be Golbez now, if we can get to the guy.
It seems I was a step too slow.
To defeat all of us Archfiends, you are strong indeed.
What is it that Golbez seeks? Why do you fight? What is it you wish to save?
You would know your enemy's heart. Very well. It bleeds more than you can ever understand. But I will speak, and you will listen, and learn how all began.
Technically restarted this just so I could share the story, not because I was bored. I still have my main character. My main part of my channel is sharing video game stories with as many people as I can experience.
How long has it been since the world was undone? Since light and life gave way to darkness and undeath? Since we were reduced to beasts befouled, squabbling over what scant ether remains? But you are different. You remember who you were and the paradise for which you fought. That world will never be ours again. But we need not suffer in this purgatory of death and rebirth forever. Join me, and together we shall seek the promised land.
I am still waiting for 2.0 for 7 days, by the way, so I can restart my world.
There is no hope, no freedom from the wheel. You speak a fantasy.
I speak truth. The Ascian's revelation. There are other worlds than this. Ours is but one of 14. There is no greater proof than the whispers we hear, born of a neighboring reality. A reality to which we may journey if we can but break down the barrier that divides us.
You meant it then. We will take this world as our own. Count me in.
In return for your strength, I offer you opportunity to pursue your own ends in service to a greater cause. A glorious kingdom of light, wherein all may know death's sweet embrace.
And thus did we begin our great work.
You intend to forsake the 13th and conquer the Source?
Just so. Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
The other cool thing about Rubicon, he may be the fire element, but back in the day where elements actually meant something, where if you used the same element, you would heal the target, and if you used the opposing, you would deal extreme amount of damage. Heat is a fire and ice element, as shown in his cloak. But he would swap between phases, and if you used ice during a certain phase, it would heal him. And if you used fire in the other phase, it would heal him. But it would, I think, deal double damage if you used the opposing for the current forms. I think his cloak was closed, ice healed him, and when it was opened, it would double damage. But yeah, it was just kind of like learning kind of curve.
You served Golbez of your own volition.
As atonement for my failures, I tried to be a hero. Tried to stop the war. But I could not.
So in turn you wage another.
A means to a final end. The wheel of depravity must be broken. Even the most exalted succumb. We eat and deepen the stain upon our souls, until only the hunger remains. Is this to be our fate for all eternity?
I don't know. About this and a great many things. But I do know that it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. Not everything need be a trade. This I learned from the people of this world. Even without a contract, without any expectation of personal gain, they labor for one another. I didn't understand it at first, and perhaps I still don't. But if I'm to achieve something, I'd rather do it their way. Else I am already a hunger-maddened beast.
Perhaps we have indeed surrendered to the hunger after a fashion. Make for our moon. There you will find both Lord Golbez and your dragon.
Ah, thank you for the info. Why are you telling us this? Are you betraying Golbez?
To be so viciously slandered. Pride demands I prove my virtue at the last. And perhaps your own will resonate with his, and draw forth that singular jewel which abides deep within his heart. A desire which lies beyond his quest to free us from our purgatory. A desire all his own.
My inquiries delayed me. I'm not accustomed to conversation, but I'm glad I arrived in time to speak with Rubicon. As much as I understand his motives, I believe there's a better way, yours. The future you strive for is one I wish to see, and I want to know why I feel this way, why this fire burns in my breast. Gods revel, lands tremble. There's nothing more for us here. What of Alcidel's legacy? Has there been any word from Ishtal and the others? It's gone. I see. Frustrating perhaps, but better that the gates be destroyed than used to unleash more void scent. We should return to Megaduta and rejoin the others. It's good to see you both return hale and whole. Your friends arrived not long ago and are already with the satrap. Shall I show you in? Yes, please. Allow me into Megaduta. By the way, don't forget to check out Plexus Gaming. He's got some pretty decent content up on his channel. Some fun stuff.
Thank goodness you're both all right. Unfortunately, we have nothing further to report apart from the loss of the gate. But tell us, how did you fare on the mountain?
Took him down and found out where we need to go.
Golbez aspires to deliver Voidsent unto the source, where they may die and return to the Livestream to be reborn.
Far be it for me to deny them, but the cost to our people would be beyond unconscionable.
Indeed. Void Sent themselves are inherently dangerous. Never mind the chaos sure to follow should the barrier twixt our worlds be shattered. 'Twould be naught less than a calamity.
We can't let that happen. How can we prevent this?
The simplest way would, of course, be to strike at Golbez himself. That said, our task has been rendered rather difficult.
Indeed. Rubicante hath deprived us of a means to cross into the void.
Kenyatso's faint. That was doubtless what he meant when he said his part was done.
Golbez sacrificed 2 archfiends just to stop us. He must need more time to break the barrier to our world.
Then the days ahead will be critical. We must find a way back to the 13th.
We could employ another Atomos, but that approach would only be viable if we found another planar fissure. An unlikely prospect. Better we explore other avenues. If you will excuse my absence, I shall return to Sharlayan to look for information.
By all means. Meanwhile, I shall seek the counsel of our alchemists.
Time is of the essence, so wish me luck.
Break a leg.
I'm no scholar. I'll find another way to keep myself busy here.
You're still alone would be more of a match for those tomes. How about a little training to keep your lance arm honed? Say the first one.
I don't doubt it. She's a veritable researcher of light.
Zero. May we call upon thee when next we venture unto the 13th.
Aye. And in case you're wondering, I won't ask for further payment. I will go for myself, to try and understand why I spoke the words I said to Rubicante. And the fire I felt within, when you all came to my aid in Garlemald.
While our esteemed sorceress battles her tomes, let us see to our own affairs.
Huh. Eloquently put, Estinian.
I will not fail you again, sister.
Before you leave, I would once more express my gratitude. By your hand has Thamnair been saved yet again. But before you delivered my people, you helped me rediscover hope. When the sight of my sister's eye left me bereft and adrift for a time, we may have lost the gate in Alzadal's legacy, but there must be another way to travel to the void, and together we will find it. For now, I bid you rest and recover your strength. I too shall have my vessel improved ahead of our next foray. To achieve his ends, Golbez has sacrificed his 4 generals. Such a ruthless foe is unpredictable in the extreme. But no matter what he plots, we shall do our utmost to see that he does not succeed. Meanwhile... Hey, look, it's the moon. Meanwhile, the moon of the 13th.
Kenyatso and Rubicante have joined with the Great Flow. In this world, 'tis the ravenous who are useful, and few were as ravenous as they. You were fine pawns, my archfiends, and you have played your parts to perfection. But with the goal in sight, I need no minions to do my bidding. Hereon, I shall walk alone.
Oh, wow. That's familiar. That's the core where Zodiac used to be. On all of the reflections. Huh.
At long, long last, the end draws nigh.
Give me a minute. My TV reset. Lovely.
The end to life on that star, and the end to my suffering.
They're just full of fun shit, huh? TV resetting, my allergies kicking off. Hallowed and harrowed. Fiendslayer. Carrying flavor. Alright, so I can get more melon pies. Hero, it is good to see you. Have you heard news from old Charlian? We've had to hear from Y'shtola regarding her search for a means to return to the Void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Or am I alone in this? Estinian has such an excessive energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero... You get a devil? Is something the matter? No, no. Hero paid us a visit, and so I was apprising him of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. Would you like to come? Sure. A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely, too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out to the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. Yep. Come then, I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. Ah, man. I'm picking up some more spice. Mary told me to do so before my next visit. Mistress Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mayhem can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now that variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mistress Zero's usual. It'll help keep things interesting, what do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. A colorful array of spices peer out from hempen sacks. A lustrous crimson powder, the aromatic black corns, little red husks, coarse yellow flakes. Never mind. Ooh, I'm extremely attracted to red, and lustrous crimson strikes me, but aromatics are very good for cooking, so we're going to take the black corns. Give me a second. These corns tickle your nose with their pungent yet enticing aroma. One can imagine them lending dishes an appetizing accent. Let's select it. Ah, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. An intense and aromatic heat fills your nostrils. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice, then. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero. And do give Mary my regards.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure. Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Excellent. We'll prepare it at once. And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Bring the heat.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps. Do not hold back on my account, my friend. Eat and enjoy.
And I'll have His Excellency's helping. If I could have mine a touch milder, we're going to have his helping.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime, for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body. Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands.
Yep.
All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation, and naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak. I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
What is going on?
What's happening?
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
It burns! It burns!
To better maintain the facade, The alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this. Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Consume. There's a lot of people out. My whole life flashed before my eyes, and it was exhilarating. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. I'm gonna say the first one.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Marid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment. By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
Looks like there's only like one person that managed to survive it. Everyone else is out. The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Ooh, do I have a buff? I do have a buff. What is this buff? Oh. Spicy circulation 12 or 22. Reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. Interesting. We gotta go back to Magaduta. Welcome back. Master Estinian. Yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Please do.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Uh-oh. Ah, he's just exercising.
Squid masala from the Mehane. I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks. Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Shall we disrobe as well?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Is he gonna be in rags? Yep. Oh wait, actually it looks like it might not be in rags. Up, is that Y'shtola? Oh, Rion Jace here too.
We've been looking for you.
My friends! Tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
Ooh, if I remember correctly, I think I know where
I
we need
believe
to go.
so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Urianger's assistance.
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Azhdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Azhdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Is such a feat possible?
In theory. Having once been a single hole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th. Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage. The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm. My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the Brand's imprisoning Zodiac, and we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all. May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Fine by me. The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Here comes the next patch. The Dark Throne. Does it meanwhile time? Nope. I'm gonna take silver pieces. Going home. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists of the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. Speak with Orion J. Question is he right out here? He is. Not right outside, but he is over at the Great Work. Not the Great Work, but the Alchemia. Oops. My apologies for the delay. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Y'shtola's plan in greater detail. As you know, we seek to open a void gate in Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether, and subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophroi spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus must we seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the aether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity we need? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. This might be another dungeon coming up, if I remember correctly. Sorry about that. Whew. Shit, I didn't mean to go there. I hit the wrong button. Why did it have to be a long corridor? Okay, good. There is a airship landing. All are present and accounted for. Excellent. We shall travel to Sharlayan and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near unto the surface of this isle do rivers of aether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by Aether harvested from the Isle, but as well you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage into Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast Aether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to the energy, provided we are able to secure the forum's permission. Yet again, with needing permission. There's nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. As the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we a recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Aldessian. Upon arriving in Charlian, let us seek our friends at the Annex. Welcome back, hero. What brings you here today, and in such colorful company? Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we have come to seek the student's assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryl. She's in the main hall sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. Sure. I don't know who it is, though. Is it Aranville? Ah! I was right.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics, if there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage. To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th? Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission. Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Harm was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charlene Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system. You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
I got really tired all of a sudden. Whew.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryl, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Yes. I think I can port straight to Charlene Hamlet. I do need to run and knock out my hunts for the week.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
It's a lot of paperwork.
Oh. A pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance. And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
I actually can't wait to get into the next X pack. The next X pack. Some people say it was a little on the weak side, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've actually enjoyed quite a bit. We are going to Charlene Hamlet. Hefty, take me hither. Visitors, how delightful. If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how aether harvested on the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but quite brilliant in construction. They rivaled even crystals for etheric capacity. A pity we never got to use them. How muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, and we extricated ourselves from the waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation. But now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife's edge of failure. Ha 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 ha. We are glad for you, quite. On the subject of the aether tanks, do you know what became of them? What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. You should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation," and you haven't. Very well. We shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Ah, you suck. Hey, look who it is. The face that launched our teeny tiny toy boat. How have you been, hero? Able to catch a bit of rest? A little bit here and there. Well, if I don't know about the aether tanks, who in Byragos name would? Born right in me own workshop they were. Your pleasure as always, Master Kokol. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without a drink in me. So, why the interest in our little old tanks? Permit me to explain. Thank you for skipping out and explaining it to me again. I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. Goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our aether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the Forum's approval to set foot in the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Daleks thumping thighs. Master Fortunal and Scholar Monteshane. What a surprise. Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition, and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of aether, the Isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. That's all? Given the vast amount of aether we seek, I expect at a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldessian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits at Scholar's Harbor. Then I'd better get those aether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. Shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuneau told me to expect. If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Forgive me my delay.
Fashionably late.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly.
Ha.
Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
No, so you want to devil her up.
I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
Boo. The Aether font, yes. Alright, so I got that unlocked, so next part we'll go ahead and start off with that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here because we've broken past our 2-hour point. Thank you all for watching. This has been part 166 of my playthrough for Final Fantasy XIV. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Keep up with the content. Hit the bell if you want to be notified whenever I go live or release new content. Comment down below. Tell me what you think about the game and my gameplay. The no spoilers, please. I do not want to have to delete spoilers. Please only do, like, you know, pertinent info. Anyways, I'll catch you all in the next video. See you then. Later.